Today we are talking about 5 best NASCAR highlights from the 90s. Surely this topic has caught your attention? That's why you are in the right place to find out everything about this. Before the video starts, make sure to subscribe and press the notification button so you don't miss more videos like this one. So if you are ready for this video, let's start. 5. Terry Labonte. Terry Labonte was a top driver in the 1980s when he managed to win his first title. But 12 years later, he managed to do it again, this time against even tougher competition. The seasoned veteran beat out teammate Jeff Gordon to win the NASCAR title in 1996, beating him by 37 points. He also set a new record in 1996, beating out Richard Petty for the most consecutive starts. He was a title contender throughout the 1990s and was always running for the win. What made him one of the top drivers in the 90s, though, was that his competition increased and he still managed to win a title. Outracing drivers like Dale Earnhardt, Jeff Gordon, and Dale Jarrett, Labonte successfully competed with them 12 years after winning his first title. 4. Dale Jarrett. Dale Jarrett, son of the famous Ned Jarrett, had been around racing his entire life. When he entered the NASCAR series, though, his best years started in the latter part of the 1990s. He was a title contender in 1996, 97, and 98. But Jarrett finally won the championship in 1999, dominating through the entire year. He took the points lead in May and never looked back. The runner-up, Bobby Labonte, finished 201 points behind Jarrett. When Jarrett won the championship, he and his father became the second family to have a father and son win the NASCAR championship. Jarrett had 32 wins out of 668 starts in his career. 3. Alan Kulwicki. Alan Kulwicki's title run in 1992 was nothing short of amazing. Kulwicki was one of several drivers who entered the season as a real underdog. He ran his own team and had lost a major sponsor in Maxwell House in 1991. At one point in the season, Kulwicki found himself trailing in the standings, but with solid finishes, he managed to move up the standings once again. Eventually, points leader Bill Elliott ran into some bad luck, and Kulwicki capitalized on it. When he won the championship in 1992, it was an example of a small team beating out the bigger teams that were loaded with sponsorships. It was a true underdog story, and was part of the reason why Alan Kulwicki was one of the best drivers in the 1990s. Sadly, Kulwicki died in 1993 when a plane he was riding in crashed 6 miles from its destination. 2. Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon came onto the NASCAR scene and dominated in the 1990s. Despite having less experience than most of his competitors, Gordon raced against some tough veterans and beat them all. He won his first title in 1995 at the age of 24, and he won the championship again in 97 and 98 as well. He almost won again in 1996, but ended up losing by a narrow margin to Terry Labonte, even though Gordon managed to win 10 races that year. Gordon was clearly one of the biggest drivers in the 1990s. The young driver might not have been loved by fans, but he was impressive. 1. Dale Earnhardt. Earnhardt continued to be the dominant driver as NASCAR moved into the 1990s. He started off the 90s by winning a championship and then won the title again in 91, 93, and 94. He hit a bit of a slump in the late 90s, but he remained the top driver through the early and mid-years of the decade. Earnhardt's domination might have continued into the turn of the millennium, but tragically he died in 2001 following a crash in the Daytona 500. In his career, Earnhardt amassed 76 wins and started in 676 races. He helped NASCAR achieve new heights in both the 1980s and the 1990s. Earnhardt was the man to beat in the 80s, and that remained the same as NASCAR entered the 1990s. Guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it and found out something new. For more content like this, subscribe to our channel and drop a like. Share the video and press the bell. Thank you for watching. See you soon again.